New Eye on the Bay in HD starts right now.
Welcome to Eye on the Bay. I'm Brian Hackney, and this old house in San Francisco is being literally torn apart. And part of it might end up in your old house. And that's what tonight's episode is all about, how you can remodel by reincarnating some of the old fixtures from old homes that have a history and put them into your home. We'll also take you to an old world home furnishing store where the owners have adopted a unique business model. They'll not only sell you the goods, they'll design and actually perform a remodel for you. It's very cool. We'll also show you places where you can buy these old architectural gems. In fact, we'll begin with correspondent Marla Tellez, who found a place in the North Bay, Salvage, from around the globe.
I have to say, I feel like I'm in a museum.
That wall is the roof of an old 1920s auto shop.
Who would have thunk, huh?
In the heart of Sonoma wine country, architectural salvage from all over the world.
The clock face it's European. I got that in Antwerp. These are Belgian castle parts. I got this several years ago in Atlanta, Georgia, and I think it came off of a car dealership.
Dave Allen's Artefact Design and Salvage, just off Highway 121 in Sonoma, is packed with one-of-a-kind architectural salvage and accent pieces.
Why is it so cool to decorate one's home with salvage?
Anything antique, anything weathered and old that's been used, it gives, a space some soul. This is part of a temple that I got in Rajasthan.
From Asia to Europe to South America, Dave travels the globe to hand-pick each and every piece.
And there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just what I learned early on is if it appeals to me, it'll work. This is something I found in Rajasthan, and I just had to have it. I don't know what it was other than they kept saying, chariot, chariot.
This $4,200 chariot even works.
Oh,
it works.
It does work.
Some salvage items Dave finds on trusty eBay.
That's how this came to me.
Others are local.
Well, that actually came out of an old home in Santa Rosa.
But a good chunk of his inventory comes from the East Coast.
The Rust Belt cities, Philadelphia and Buffalo and Detroit, these places where the amazing buildings, wonderful stone buildings and things like that are coming down, being demolished. I work with a lot of guys that actually do the demolition. They call me, I go back and say, yes, I'll take that piece way up there in the gable, These are one that I actually took down myself at Uppsala College in East Orange, New Jersey, $14,000 for a pair.
$7,000 a pop, huh?
Yeah.
Prices range from $4.50 for these decorative glow eggs to, ready for this, $145. That's the cost of this monumental French stone fountain.
Do you have people looking at it?
Yeah, I've had a little bit of interest.
Rest assured, Dave offers delivery, even custom designs. Dave built this table.
People can come in here and say, hey Dave, can you design me a table?
Yeah, I do that.
There's not much he can't do. After all, he manages to ship giant pieces, some weighing more than 1,000 pounds, thousands of miles over land and sea.
Let's see what this one looks like.
Dave bought these doors 6 months ago in India, through San Francisco Bay on a container ship before making their way to Sonoma.
It's 40 days on the water, plus just the time it takes to pack. So that's why it's quite the surprise when you get them, because you've forgotten. Ooh, look at this one.
Look at these giant lanterns.
A little more spectacular version of the lantern.
Seeing Dave's architectural salvage in place at a private home, like this one in Sonoma, proves salvage complements any decor. These turn of the 20th century lanterns once stood in front of a Massachusetts library.
They are solid bronze down to the screws, and here we have them installed in a very contemporary home.
So this is the one you really wanted me to see.
Yes.
Wow.
The homeowner here has enhanced this living space by using the terracotta architectural elements Dave actually climbed a Manhattan building to get.
These pieces were up 20 stories on a building, so never would have been seen. This is exactly how I envisioned these things being used.
So it makes it worth it. It's a payoff for you?
Oh yeah.
A slice of the Philadelphia Civic Center, an element from a neighborhood church, or doors from Argentina. Dave's salvaged it all. It's the thrill of the hunt that keeps him shopping.
Being out there in the middle of nowhere and finding something spectacular, that's the fun part.
For more information on artifact design and salvage, log on to our website, cbs5.com/eyeonthebay.